Greetings. Greetings, y'all. I was not even going to come on tonight. I wasn't going to do shit tonight. I'm working on the book. I had it open. So let me just tell you what happened. No, let me tell you what happened first. I had opened up my computer. Listen, I had opened up my computer. And greetings. Hey, my mods. Hey, everybody. Hey, Ramona. Hey, Braided. Hey, Jerrielle. Hey, Fame. Hey, Simply. Hey, Gigi. What's up, Sean? Hey, Catherine. Carmen. Miss Beverly. Veronica. TK Kelly. What's going on? Pretty Rasta. Hey, Shannon H. Sheeta. Greetings, Velda. Hey, Iconic Heritage Rebian. Hey, Chanel, my mind. Mind your business. One, greetings. Hey, Caleb, Bay 13. So let me just tell y'all what happened. Hey, Miss Juliet. Let me tell y'all what happened. What's up, Still I Rise? BLK. So listen, I was minding my business. For real. I had opened up my computer because I was getting ready to. I was about to type, but I was on my phone and my YouTube, and I was scrolled, and then I saw, We're Not Lying. Diddy accuser ADRIA English fires back against critics. I said to myself said, and I said, we gotta see what this is. And I was just gonna listen. I was listening at all how she berated poor people and everything. I wasn't gonna say a motherfucking word till the bitch mentioned me. Junkie bitch, you should have let me stay over here just minding my business. It is always my pleasure to come and act a donkey. It is just the Comanche projects in me. Although they done tore Comanche down, I am from Tulsa, Oklahoma, within the Comanche projects in North Tulsa. I was born and raised. She should have let me stay in my high class where I was at. I was still in my high class from yesterday in my teaching mode. See, I was Quatita. See, but this bitch then called up Q. Why would you call up Q, Adria English junkie bitch? Oh my God. I'm just gonna play the video. Should I hold it up to the screen like I normally do? Because I want you to be able to see all of it and hear it, because she berates everybody, from Walmart workers to Burger King workers. She should have just let me. What's up, QT? She should have just, like, why would you? And then you said the moly roly witch of the world. I'm the witch of the world. I have arrived because the fact that she thinks that I am the witch of the world makes me ecstatic and happy in my soul. But bitch, you tried to come for my moles as if you was doing something, and I don't give a fuck. But the fact that you thought you was doing something, junkie bum ass bitch, and then you went into, let me just let it play for itself. She did, Sean, didn't she? She did, Sean, didn't she? You seen it, didn't you? Right? 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 You say, my sister just be like, oh, we not kin. We not kin. We not kin. We not kin. I'm 45. I don't know how old you are. I'm 45. That means I do what the fuck I want to do. Shout out, greetings, AT2. Greetings. I got to let a bitch have it real quick. I do what the fuck I want to do. I don't know where you even got this motherfucking kindergarten sticks and stones. A stick or a stone ain't gonna do shit to me, but I like to cuss bitches out. I don't know why y'all don't get that part of me. Okay, first of all, let's talk. Stop telling me to not let people come out of my character. My name is Quatita Bathsheba Dean. That is my name. It is in my character. That is not me coming out of my character. That is me enjoying the fruits of all of my character of cussing bitches out because I like to. Let me enjoy this small part of me that I enjoy. I don't do it often. It just seemed like it because bitches like to come over here. And when they do, I enjoy myself. Sometimes I have cussed a bitch out that wasn't supposed to get cussed out because I didn't realize what she was saying. I had to come back and say, hey, when I was calling you bitch early, I'm sorry. I didn't realize what had been said. I do it every day. I cuss bitches out in my comments and be like, oh, damn, that ain't what she meant. Let me go delete that. I do it all the time. Because I enjoy cussing bitches out. And whatever the fuck that means. I do not mind. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, girl. Okay, let me play this. Let me put my shit on Do Not Disturb real quick because I need to be focused and undisturbed at this. Now, she is on the popcorn planet. Okay? She is on popcorn planet. Why? Because she's a popcorn hoe. All right?
Address it. Because to me, if there are issues, we got to address those issues. We got to answer those issues and sort of come up to this. So that's thank you for being here and sort of for doing this.
Thank you. Yeah, if we have a problem, we need to iron it out. So I'm here to definitely clear it up, clear up the air.
Or iron out that raggedy ass weave that you got in your hair. Just saying.
Very weird. It's just interesting how somebody or people could be so adamant on something that could be, saying that something is a lie. And,
oh, Aubrey, this bitch got me fucked up.
If you could be adamantly to say a lie, how could it not be the opposite, adamantly the truth? When there's been you haven't said
pause because I know some bitches gonna be saying, let me just show you. Let me show you, because I know what bitches like to say. And let me be clear, some of you niggas are bitches too. Okay. I showed it already. I don't know why I would need to show it again, but I'm going to because. Okay. Just so we are clear. Just needs to be clear. Okay. This is Thursday, 10:35 a.m. Okay. Let's read that. I have ADRIA English on the phone. I told her about you. She was also a victim. She said she want to do a show with you. Okay? So you know what that means? That means I was still doing what? What does that mean? I was still majestic. That means I was still doing what? I was doing what, majestic? What that mean I was doing? What I was doing. See, that's a text message. That means I was still, come on, still I rise. See, I was still minding my motherfucking business. See that? Okay.
That's how we know we're lying. Or she's been tried in court, and that's how we know we're lying. Or I was there and I saw her, and she wasn't really doing whoop, whoop, whoop. That's how I know she's lying. But people who literally were not there, who literally have
There's
no
the
skin in
cash
the game
app.
other than my words.
For all you
Shout
bitches
out
that
to
believe her,
everybody
send
that's
her
gonna make
money.
money spinning off of this video and all the other videos. Every time I speak, I make everyone money.
Well, I want to get. I want to get to that because that's a criticism you're facing, all you guys, that you're in this for the money. I want to talk that before we get to all those questions and negatives. Let's start with your sort of story, because look, both you and Misha have heartbreaking stories. I believed these stories. I felt trauma. I absolutely have no doubt you guys have been through the ringer. This Hollywood, these celebrities, I don't trust them. I don't want any of this to seem like we're not believing it. But one of the criticisms is that, these claims are outrageous, right? You seem to have a story for everybody. Shocking presidents, princes. Like, what is your response to people who are like, it's too much? How are we supposed to believe all this?
Well, first of all, you can believe it or not. Second of all, you guys weren't invited. You guys aren't part of the elite. There's 100% in everything, and 5% run the world are in the elite, the top tier as far as our economic and social status is concerned. And that's who we're talking about here, the elite. Not you 95 percenters who work jobs, who pay lower class and middle class taxes. Not you people who are on government assistance. Not you people who've never met a celebrity in your whole life. Not you people that pay $500 to go see Beyonce, for example, and sit in the nosebleed section. Not. It's not for any of you guys. We're on here talking to a specific group of people here. That includes the judges, the lawyers, the principals, the victims, the God-fearing people, people who want justice, other people who know people that are victims, people whose kids are missing right now or family members are missing right now, and they had no way to tell anybody anything. So that's who I'm talking to. Not everybody who's running around, who go to work, who after they make their video, they go punch a time clock and they need this money to pay their rent next month. So they make a little reaction video off of my words. And the reason why I say we want compensation to speak, to address any of this, because this is time consuming. This takes time out of our day, our lives that we can never get back. Time is the one and only commodity you can never get or make again. You can make more money. You can get houses, you can lose houses, you can buy cars, lose cars, trade cars, make cars. Time, none of us, I don't care if you're rich, poor, healthy, sick, black, white, racist, non-racist, you can't get back time. So if I'm gonna take my time to prove to you guys that the life I lived already 20 years ago and what I'm telling you guys really happened, yes, I need to be compensated for that because it takes time out of me doing something for my son, taking maybe another phone call, maybe writing a lyric or something I got in my brain. I gotta take time away from that. And then I can't work anywhere. Y'all see my press. You see I'm running up. I ain't pay $1 for my press, but I can't work nowhere because I'm kind of famous now. What I look like working at Walmart, for example. No, I've been doing that for the last 20 years. I'm on.
This bitch said, what would she look like working at Walmart, for example? She owned now. What would you look like working at Walmart? Bitch, you look like the junkie bitch you are. That's what the fuck you would look like, bitch. What are you talking about? My channels, none of my channels are monetized. That's why you can't hit me with a super chat. I don't have memberships because none of my channels are monetized. Only thing I get money from is TikTok, and I've never gotten more than $63. Bitches get mad when I put up my little donation right here. Because my channels are not monetized. None of them. Never have been. Why? Because I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. So they don't let me monetize. This bitch says she's on now.
Yeah.
You're also making some very big allegations against some very big, powerful people. So I can't imagine that helps you get a job.
Powerful people. That's my point.
Well, and I'll back you up. I mean, I have no doubt you're fed up being used by this industry. I mean, you still got to make a living. You got to make the time.
Every content creator who has a platform on YouTube makes money off of the click, views, likes, shares, all that. So how do you guys justify that it's okay for you guys to make money off of our words and our experiences, but the actual people who lived it aren't supposed to make $1, and we're supposed to be cool with it? Like, why don't everyone who has a platform say 100%, not 90%, not 75%, 100% of my reaction video or me addressing whatever is going to go to a charity or victim and show proof that no money is going to pay your rent or to go in your gas tank or to feed your child or to feed your weed habit or your alcohol habit or whatever it is, or to keep the lights on at your platform. It's okay for you to use my words to pay your bills, but it's an issue if I need $1 to survive.
Yeah, I don't think anybody, I don't doubt that. And we've talked about this. The problem is just as journalists, we wrestle with, like, I don't want to buy stories, right? That's my always big thing is I build the platform of trust.
Yeah, I never look at it as buying a story. I look at it as compensating someone for taking the time out to speak, to express, to put themselves as a target, to not be afraid to tell the truth. What would I get out of coming out here lying? Like,
you just said you was on.
My imagination just be so creative.
As she's getting ready to give you more of her imagination.
Really there? Okay. None of you guys were there. If I go walk into this Burger King right now and I grab the girl that's working the register and I said, "Hey, tell me 10 people that was at Diddy's white parties between the years of Whoop Whoop or just any party." They can't name them. Even if they wanted to, I have $1 million right here. Name me 10 people that were there.
Okay.
Most people.
First of all, why does she keep wanting to put her Cash App up if she got all of this motherfucking money? If we common folk, like you just said, if we common folk, why the fuck do you keep asking common folk for money? Go get some money from motherfucking one of them motherfuckers that was at the party with you, bitch. That did not help you, bitch. Because you was there. And then you're going to see how she breaks down how Misha is not lying that she is the girl in the DG shirt. She keeps sticking to this story and how she was slurping strawberries off of her pussy is what she said at 14. This is what she's getting ready to go into. Now, I don't know for a fact. What I do know is that somebody put in the chat the other day and said the girl in the DG sweater shirt is supposedly Carrie Hilson. I do not know. What I do know is it is not LaMisha Fuller.
Couldn't even name it because they weren't there. So how could I be making up stories on people with detail, with dates, facts, receipts?
Where's the receipts?
There, just 20.
Wait, she provided some receipts because, see, she asked how could she have these details because y'all went and y'all watched movies, y'all gathered intel from all of these other places, movies, other people's files from their affidavits, my motherfucking content and shit that I have said. I'm really trying to understand where you going with this. But she said she got receipts. Bring forth your receipts.
Years later, after being drugged, my mind is so dope I could just come up with this. And I have personal vendettas on people for no damn reason. Come on now. Use your intelligence, people.
I've said that. People who have come to me with your stories, but my immediate response, why would you make this up? It's a lot it's a risk. It's a risk to do. Now, at the same time, I don't know, Adria. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. I appreciate you being here and giving this conversation, and that's what the audience is going to do. I want to get to some of the stuff, and I want to get to the things about Misha, because you're friends with Misha, right? Did you guys were there in that circle together?
Yeah, and I want to clear that up. Misha was always a minor. I don't know, somebody, the weird witch lady with all the moles, the weird wannabe psychic who has advisors that go and read tarot cards or whatever, and they go back and tell her, and all she does is report it and act like she some intuitive person or something. That day where I was supposed to be on the live,
let's pause right there. See, the problem comes in that you didn't know who the fuck y'all was getting ready to sit down with. See, that's the problem. That's where the issue comes in, because you didn't know who the fuck you were getting ready to sit down with. Junkie, crackhead, dungeon built bitch. I don't give a fuck. Dungeon pussy hole. I don't give a fuck. You had the problem. The problem was you did not know who the fuck you was getting ready to sit down with, pedophile. You didn't know who you were sitting with in the first motherfucking place. See? Had you would have known that and not been put up to that, we wouldn't even be sitting here today. You wouldn't have had to have me fucked up on Popcorn Planet or nothing. See? But you did have me fucked up on Popcorn Planet, bitch. You got me fucked up on every planet, bitch, because you are a junkie, bitch. I wouldn't give a fuck how many drug tests you did for crack, hoe. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I said you are a junkie, and you are, bitch. You are a pill popper, bitch. You are a pill popper who do not properly take care or watch her son. I don't give a fuck about the husband that you just motherfucking divorced because you on the run, because he looking to bust your motherfucking head because you found out that he was a pedophile and molesting your son, bitch. Now, I don't give a fuck nothing about that, bitch. I'm talking about the fact that you are no shit, nothing ass motherfucking mama, bitch. You have been doing porn by your own account for years, bitch. So whatever the fuck you got to say, bitch, great. But I'm telling you what the fuck I'm saying is you are a junkie pill popping ass bitch. Go 3 days without pills, ho. Do that. Do that. Do that. Go 3 days without pills. Go 3 days without smoking joints after joints, bitch. Meanwhile, your son is raising himself. It is probably often that you don't even know what motherfucking day it is, bitch, to even get up to go to work at Walmart or Burger King, nothing ass, bitch. You are an accomplice, not a fucking victim. I wouldn't give a fuck whose platform you go on, whatever you say, bitch, about me. You got me fucked up. You came to me. I didn't come to you. What the fuck I'm coming to you for, bitch? I had already seen you on some of these platforms. I had already pulled your card, bitch. There was no need for me to sit down with you. I am a person that pushed for homeschooling. And the way that you're moving around, I just don't see how your son is getting any schooling, whether it's homeschool or any other school, bitch. Who's teaching your son? What is he learning? Do you know anything about his education? Because that's your son. Or are you just more concerned about the dogs? I'm just trying to figure it out. You are a loose cannon. You're a junkie, alcoholic ass bitch. You pop pills, bitch. And by my account, bitch, because now let's get into the reading that you came to get. By my account, bitch, you are taking pills with motherfucking alcohol, bitch. I believe you are taking 3 different kind of prescriptions, bitch. And I don't think they're your prescriptions. I think you're buying them from wherever the fuck you can get them from. I believe you have a man that sells you and gives you the pills, bitch. Probably the same motherfucker that's giving you the weed, bitch. The one that you're sucking his dick, bitch. Let's talk about it. Huh? What is it? What was that? Because we probably can find about 5 niggas who you are fucking or have been fucking for dope. Let's talk about how your son has to come in and wake you up in the morning, bitch. And you still don't know what the fuck time it is because he be hungry. And probably still ain't eating till about noon. And that's probably a motherfucking bologna sandwich. No nothing ass bitch. I'm just trying to understand who the fuck you thought you was talking to. Because you're not talking to me nor about me, bitch. However, I am talking to and about you. Because see, your son has to come wake you up in the morning. You should be waking him up to do something productive. But you don't know what production is, bitch. Because if that doesn't mean that you getting on your knees to bow down to a dick or to find the pills that you probably dropped up under the couch, bitch, that you was looking for when you was looking for your lighter hoe, I don't know what production means to you. Because you say you own now. What does that mean? What does that even mean? It is my theory that you give more attention to your dogs than you do your own son. Because you really have people that really want to take your son from you. You are so scared that somebody is going to come get him, although you're not good for him. You are one of those mothers, bitch. I said you was Holiday, bitch. You are Holiday, bitch. You is the mother from Holiday Hearts, bitch. I believe you have love for your seed because you gave birth to it. You're not good for him, nor good to him. You don't listen to him. You probably can't tell me 5 things about him. You are not shit. I'm not even convinced you were sober when you was pregnant with him. You just got blessed. Blessed. Let's let the rest of your video play.
Amy, it had me outside my van.
Let's back you up.
Misha was always a minor. I don't know, somebody
it's a risk to do. Now, at the same time, I don't know, Adria. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. I appreciate you being here and giving this conversation, and that's what the audience is going to do. I want to get to some of the stuff, and I want to get to the things about Misha, because you're friends with Misha, right? Did you guys were there in that circle together?
Yeah, and I want to clear that up. Misha was always a minor. I don't know, somebody, the weird witch lady with all the moles, the weird wannabe psychic who has advisors that go and read tarot cards.
Who would the advisors be? Again, that's because you didn't know who you were sitting down with. See, when I do work, bitch, I do work on live. I do it on the live for the world to see it. And that's why I do it on the live, for the world to see it, bitch.
Whatever, and they go back and tell her that all she does is report it and act like she some intuitive person or something. That day where I was supposed to be on the live, the police got behind me and had me outside my van for almost an hour about to take my son and my dog.
And they should have.
And that's why I wasn't able to hop on her live at the correct exact time. And then Misha was in the middle of a storm, her personal self in Dallas. So when Misha tried to get on 20 minutes into the live, the wicked witch of the world, that's what I'm going to call her, told her, no, don't try to get on now. And then proceeded to continue and do an additional 2 hours on her live, not allowing Misha to get on, nor me. and spending the 2 hours to bash.
Bitch, you never
which
tried
was
to
the
get
weirdest
on.
thing. She was calling me a crackhead. You guys can come check my blood. I don't have any felonies. I don't have no drug convictions. Diddy over there with drugs on private planes. Where the white boy that got arrested, his drug mule. He got Carisha, what's her name? Young Miami, paying her $2 million a month to traffic.
They were on the phone with their lawyer, right? Right.
Y'all ain't making them prove it. But y'all saying I'm lying. It's the weirdest thing. Y'all don't even know these people in real life. All you know is a song. All you got is a memory you remember that time when you was listening to that song, and that's all y'all holding on to. A concert ticket. Oh, my mama is the first concert. That's all y'all holding on to. Y'all don't know Diddy personally. We know them personally. And shout out to GURRR, right? I still love you, girl, even though it's like you're doing a flip-flop. But I respect it's the game and it don't.
Let's let that sink in. GURRR, right? Still love you, girl, even though it's like you're doing a flip-flop. Let's let that sink in. Okay.
And shout out to GURRR, right? I still love you, girl, even though it's like you're doing a flip-flop. But I respect it's the game and it don't stop. So get your bread. You know what I mean? We sisters at the end of the day.
But you don't know her. You said you've never met her. I mean, you about to go into how you ain't never met her either.
There's a rumor right now, I guess. Sorry, I just wanted to ask. There's a rumor right now that Jaguar Wright was behind this. I don't understand why, but can you confirm?
Get your bread is what she
said. My very first video I did was Serving with Purpose. I say on that video, I wish my dream is to meet Jaguar Wright. I want to have a conversation with her. And then my opportunity was the very first time on Natania's show, The Nerd. I didn't even know she was going to bring Jaguar on. All that was organic. And people running around talking about, she set it up and she brought, no. I ain't never met Jaguar in my life. I met Misha at Diddy's house.
We're going to pause on that. Now, anybody watch AT2? Because on AT2 was Showdale and Junkie Jackie. He said, they came to us. They did. They came to us. They. That means more than one. That is plural, not singular. So if it's these two and not just one, he said they came to us, just like they came to me. But they came to, I was waiting on that, Mike Fortner. You said Misha's live on the talking about. I was waiting on that, but I'll check that out later. But I'm trying to say, y'all came to them. How did you meet them? How did you come to them? And they said, well, we know who's actually behind it. And we ain't gonna tell nobody just yet, because they ain't thought of it just yet. But when they think of who they gonna lie on, they gonna tell everybody. But this bitch just said she ain't never met her. But Showdale said that y'all came to them, because he thinks he's a manager at this point.
In 2004, when they had me slurping strawberries off her nude body, and as that baby was laying on the table, she was only 14 years old. And I didn't know she was 14 years old when she was laying on that table. But later on in the day, we ended up in the same bathroom, and she told me she was 14. And my 20-year-old, 26-year-old self said, well, say you're 17 at least. Because I didn't know. I'm drugged. I'm my 20-something-year-old before self. I'm over here slurping stuff off her.
I've been a mother since I was 16. And I knew at 16, pedophilia was wrong. At 16, I wasn't fucking with no 12 or 13-year-old bitches. I wouldn't have gave a fuck. I didn't want a nigga that was 12 or 13 at 16. So at 26, I know the fuck well. I would have been trying to save her. And you still went back out there and slurped her pussy, is what you saying? Go to jail,
bitch. Know that he got a little child laying on the table in front of everybody. That's the first time I met Misha. Not in no mental hospital, not in no drug rehab, not introduced from GURRR Right. No. Her as hired, I thought she was hired entertainment like me. I was the go-go dancer. She was the girl to be on the table to make it all erotic and stuff. But nobody knew she was a baby laying there. Diddy and them, Harvey Pierre, kidnapped her at 11 years old from her state of Texas, put her on a private jet, flew her to New York. She woke up in the studio. They put that D&G shirt on her. They put makeup on her. They did her hair. When they picked her up, she had on pink and bobos in her hair. They took a picture as a trophy.
They're still trying to paint the picture that that's Misha. It is not. Misha is not a citizen of Canada. That girl has an attorney. Charges have been filed. She keeps saying she don't have an attorney, won't nobody help her. Why is she perpetuating this lie? But you muffin head bitches keep saying, well, maybe. Oh, God.
And that
just destroy the world,
Iranian lady,
destroy
Gloria
everything.
Allred came out representing. She was on the pool table being taken advantage as RA.
Oh my God.
At the same time with a pool stick. She woke up to seeing that. So that lady that's crying with Miss Gloria Allred, I know she probably went about it the wrong way trying to pay to get additional witness or whatever.
I have to respond to that legally because she's a very powerful lawyer, and I got to protect myself. That's a crazy allegation. I'm not even trying to doubt it, but allegedly, Gloria Allred has not responded. I have no idea if that's accurate. Please do your homework, audience. But that's a big allegation,
We were all there together. Her, me, Misha, Allie.
You saw it too. You saw Gloria Allred too.
Allie and Misha were in the dungeon together. When Allie's making reference to the other girl that was there with her, she's talking about Misha. Misha gave Allie all of her paperwork that Allie turned over to the police. They made this report back in 2012 and they sealed it because they were minors. Misha put my name in her paperwork back in 2012, 12 years ago. They had me and her in the mental hospital. Mark did.
So let's unpack it. Let's unpack it. Let's unpack this. She said, Allie keeps saying the other girl. But y'all keep reaching out to Allie, and Allie doesn't want to be bothered. If we were all in this dungeon together, I will know your name because we have talked. Because that's how we're going to survive. And so I turned over all my paperwork to Allie. When did you get the paperwork? So you went and got paperwork and then went and found Allie and said, let me give this to you because I'm not going to need it. Although if that's you in that D&G fucking shirt, then you already filed the paperwork. Because that's already, because see, it ain't no other pictures but those pictures with the D&G shirt on that you sent to me and said that's you. That person has already have an attorney and filed paperwork. If Allie is fighting like she's fighting, why wouldn't she say, I have Misha's paperwork? Why can't we? She said, let's back up. Let's unpack it.
Two.
Allie and Misha were in the dungeon together. When Allie's making...
Okay. Now, Allie and Misha was in the dungeon together, but at no point in Misha's story did I hear her. Now, I didn't watch all of part 2. I didn't watch part 3. So I don't know. But in the first beginning of the part 2, because I couldn't get past this bitch saying that Cassie had stole the money and all of that shit, when I know that happened around, they see it 2015, 2016, and you was not there. So I'm trying to figure that out. So I could not watch no more. When I got to the Antonio part, he making me call him Antonio, I stopped watching it. So I didn't watch no more of it. So I don't know what she said in part 2 and part 3, except for that first few minutes of part 2. I watched all of part 1. Excuse me, and I know what she said to me in both of my Zooms and conversations, text messages and everything, emails and everything, right? Why at no point did you not bring up any of the stories with Allie? The one person who could cooperate. Why are you not bringing up the stories with you and Allie? What happened when you were locked in that room, in that dungeon? Because it's a dungeon now. First, you told me you were locked in a room. I have emails. You said you were locked in a room. Now, Allie is not a liar. Take that somewhere else. I know the difference. Now, where is the cooperating? I don't see Allie lying. If she is lying, she is a great one. And her soul has food mine. That's the problem. People don't know the difference. These bitches are lying. But let's go ahead and play it.
In reference to the other girl that was there with her, she's talking about Misha. Misha gave Allie all of her paperwork that Allie turned over to the police. They made this report back in 2012 and they sealed it because they were minors. Misha put my name in her paperwork back in 2012, 12 years ago. They had me and her in a mental hospital. Mark, Diddy's lawyer, Mark, is the one who signed Misha out of her mental hospital. He was the one shooting her with the drugs when they were taking her out the country. That ain't allegedly. To other people in other countries' kids, to put them on the plane, to traffic them, and to take their organs, to sell them on the black market. And they were promising their families that they were taking them to America to have a better life. And they weren't. It was lying. They were lying to the world. He got bodies around the world. We're not lying.
And that's when the interview took a bit of a turn. Adria is not holding back. She is angry. I do press her about the Jane Doe lawsuit that competes with Misha's story, along with the sushi photos. Why don't they match? And Adria also dropped some more names. So many, in fact, I got to add even more legal disclaimers and reaffirm that this is not a factual interview. These are allegations. These are opinions. And sometimes it's Adria's hearsay of what she heard from Misha. So please don't take it as fact. Do your own research, take this story, add it to other stories to make your own opinions, but nobody is guilty until they're proven guilty in a court of law. Nobody sue me, please. But you're not going to miss part 2. It gets intense. Adria unleashes.
She said they have receipts. But when you ask for receipts, they say they gave all their receipts to Allie. Where's the fucking receipts at? See, the thing about police reports is if I file a police report, I can get a police report to Aubrey and still go and pick up a police report that I've already filed. I can go and get a copy. Where are the copies at? Where are the copies to the police report? Now, I'm the motherfucking bad guy. I did what I was asked to do. people feel like I should have what? Went on ahead and lied and went with them. I have integrity. I explained to you yesterday why the fuck I would never do that. I'm not gonna lie on nobody or to nobody, period. I ain't gotta lie for you bitches. I ain't gotta lie for you bitches to make y'all feel better because you believe them. If you believe them, great. That bitch Cash App, I made sure it was showing so you can send her some motherfucking money. Send her money. Help her out. I don't give a fuck. She got me fucked up though. Go be a better person and a better mom. Junkie, bitch. Because Jaguar at the end is your sister. And you ain't mad about the flip-flop. Go get your bread. Although we ain't never met. I don't know you. It was just my dream to meet you. But dig. Now can I kill you with that? Can I kill you because y'all said y'all saw her at the parties? Y'all have validated. At some point, I can't even fucking remember. Y'all said that she was there too, being assaulted and all kind of shit. I'm trying to figure out, am I tripping? Didn't they say that in some interview somewhere? I cannot even remember. And I'm pretty good with that. Didn't they say that she didn't Misha say that she seen her? I'm going to find it. Bitch, I am going to, if I got to search, and they ain't scrub it from the internet like they did Scissors pictures in a motherfucking yearbook, did they? I'm telling you. But she said she never met her. But she said she never, okay. All right. Good talk. Good talk. Because that's fucking ridiculous. If motherfuckers is buying that, bitch, I can see why we about to be so fucked up. Bitch, we about to be so fucked up. We about to be so fucked up because y'all still trying to be a distraction. Y'all ain't paying attention. But that's all right. Let me know when they start coming to knock on your door. Let me know when they come knocking on your door, bitch. Let me know. And once you see the statue of Don Trump, you better know that it's on and cracking, bitch. That's all the fuck I know.